Recently, fans were excited by a small detail that appeared in one of Jimin's latest photos. In the picture where he's standing with Namjoon and Taehyung, many noticed something seemingly trivial yet quite striking: a small mark on Jimin's neck that resembles a mosquito bite. At first glance, it might seem insignificant. However, this small detail sparked a long conversation among fans. Not only because of its appearance but also because of the memories they immediately associated with sweet moments between Jimin and Jungkook. The mark reminded many people of an iconic scene from the show Are You Sure?, when Jimin and Jungkook went on a trip together. In one episode, Jungkook, using the excuse of looking for mosquito bites on Jimin's body, appeared both playful and intimate. While it seemed like an innocent joke, many fans interpreted the scene as Jungkook's way of getting closer, creating a sweet and laugh-filled moment together. This small interaction felt natural, spontaneous, yet memorable because it demonstrated the strong chemistry between the two. Jimin and Jungkook always managed to show their closeness, both in front of the camera and through the small details they often share with their fans. Even as BTS's busy schedules increase ahead of their new album release, the special connection between the two hasn't faded. One recent example of this was their live broadcast at the beach. Throughout, Jimin and Jungkook were seen together, enjoying the atmosphere and sharing laughs. What was most striking was Jungkook's constant attention to Jimin. It was as if the scenery around him wasn't his priority, but rather ensuring that Jimin was always the center of the footage. This simple gesture conveys a deep level of care and affection, something that might be difficult to describe in words. The naturalness of their relationship has made many fans eager for the new season of Are You Sure? Since news of the pair's return to filming began circulating, speculation has been rife. Some speculated that the new season would coincide with Jungkook's birthday, which would certainly be a special gift for fans. Others believe the new season will arrive next year, ushering in a new era for BTS. Whatever the release date, one thing is certain: fans are eager to see Jimin and Jungkook spending time together again, free and authentic, just like they used to. Are You Sure is more than just a travel program. More than that, this event was a window into the two of them's most sincere sides, filled with laughter, jokes, meaningful glances, and warm conversations that demonstrated their deep understanding of each other. Although a recent photo of Jimin and Taehyung sparked some discussion, some fans interpreted it as simply a casual moment between friends. BTS has always displayed a close and respectful relationship among its members. However, despite the speculation, one thing that has remained consistent in the eyes of many fans is the special bond between Jimin and Jungkook. Their closeness is more than just perception. Through content, live broadcasts, programs, and even on stage, these moments recur. The clearest example can be seen in one of their live performances together, where their interaction felt full of intimacy. They laughed, joked, and even shared a personal nuance that often only the two of them understood. Jimin never displayed such a dynamic with Namjoon or Taehyung. His relationship with Jungkook is different. Interestingly, their body language complemented each other. Jimin simply glances at Jungkook, and Jungkook immediately laughs, as if they're sharing a secret that belongs only to the two of them. This unspoken language is a testament to their unique relationship. It's no wonder fans often say that Jimin and Jungkook's interactions go beyond mere friendship. Even so, it's not uncommon for people to try to connect Jimin with the other members through fleeting moments that are often taken out of context. Yet, Jimin and Jungkook's closeness has been established since their debut, and that pattern of togetherness is consistently evident today. They share trips, recordings, live broadcasts, and even daily life, demonstrating a comfort far deeper than a simple friendship. Repeated patterns of interaction such as light touches, searching gazes, or Jungkook's habit of pointing the camera at Jimin are clear evidence that the two share a special bond. These things don't happen by chance. For anyone who has followed their journey from the beginning, it's easy to recognize the natural intimacy that exists between them. Jimin frequently displays a protective attitude toward Jungkook, from paying attention to his comfort, to tidying his clothes, to making sure he's calm. Meanwhile, Jungkook, with his sensitivity, always picks up on Jimin's smallest details, responding with a special smile or a look that feels like only the two of them can understand. This culminated in a recent beach live. They joked, played, and chatted casually as if they were the only two in the world. Their body language was full of meaning, from the way they approached each other to the way they laughed together, to the silent moments that felt so telling. Even though thousands of people were watching, Jimin and Jungkook seemed lost in their own world. More importantly, they never tried to hide their closeness. They remained natural, as if they realized that what they had didn't need to be explained or justified to anyone. And it was this very attitude that further emphasized, no matter what labels people wanted to attach to them, the bond between Jimin and Jungkook was real, consistent, and incredibly precious. One of the things that makes Jimin and Jungkook's relationship so captivating to fans is their consistent display of natural intimacy. Over the years, their interactions felt like puzzle pieces that further completed their long story. Nothing felt contrived or merely a gimmick for the camera. Instead, everything seemed genuine, spontaneous, and comfortable. Since their debut, Jimin was known as a caring, empathetic, and highly sensitive figure to those around him. Jungkook, then a teenager and the youngest member, naturally found a sense of security around Jimin. From there, their relationship began to grow. Jimin became a refuge, while Jungkook became more open and bold in showing his sweet side when he was with Jimin. Fans certainly still remember those early moments, such as how Jimin was always there for Jungkook when he was nervous, or how Jungkook innocently teased him to make him laugh. This pattern repeated itself years later. Jimin took care of him, Jungkook comforted him, and the two complemented each other. This relationship became even more evident in various live broadcasts. One of the most iconic examples was when they did a live broadcast, just the two of them. From beginning to end, the atmosphere created was completely different from the live broadcasts they did with the other members. Jimin seemed more relaxed, while Jungkook seemed more free to express himself. They laughed at small things, spoke in private tones, and even cracked jokes that seemed to be understood only by the two of them. The gazes between them often captured ARMY's attention. There were many moments when the camera caught Jungkook staring at Jimin with an intensity that was hard to describe. Sometimes the gaze was full of admiration, sometimes tenderness, sometimes even a hint of playfulness. But one thing remained consistent. Those gazes were solely for Jimin. Likewise, Jimin was often seen searching for Jungkook in the crowd, as if Jungkook's presence were the focal point. Simple moments like when Jungkook reflexively took a drink from Jimin's hand to try it, or when Jimin unhesitatingly fixed Jungkook's hair in front of the camera, felt meaningful to fans. These small gestures conveyed an extraordinary level of comfort, something that isn't easily created unless there's a very close relationship behind it. On the other hand, there were also moments that sparked significant speculation among fans. For example, when Jungkook seemed gloomy or jealous when he saw Jimin getting too close to another member. Her facial expressions, body language, and changes in demeanor are often interpreted as signs that there's more than just friendship. While these are all just fan interpretations, it's hard to ignore the consistent pattern that keeps emerging. Not only that, their personal projects are also often the subject of discussion. Many fans believe that some of Jungkook and Jimin's song lyrics are filled with hidden meanings about their relationship. For example, when Jungkook chooses love songs to sing live, many feel as if he's conveying a message that only a select few can understand. And Jimin is always the name that comes to mind. This closeness is also increasingly evident in their daily interactions. Backstage at concerts, there are numerous fancams of Jimin comforting a tired Jungkook, or Jungkook subconsciously approaching Jimin first. This pattern of seeking each other isn't just a coincidence. It's part of their natural dynamic. This close relationship often divides fans. Those who believe there's something more than friendship, and those who dismiss it as just a commonplace K-pop bromance. However, regardless of how people interpret it, one thing is undeniable. Their intimacy feels real and consistent. Interestingly, Jimin and Jungkook themselves never tried to deny or explicitly clarify their relationship. They let their interactions speak for themselves, as if aware that what they had didn't need explanation. And it was this attitude that made fans even more curious and touched. When the new season of Are You Sure was announced, fan enthusiasm immediately soared. The program was considered a treasure because it showcased Jimin and Jungkook at their most natural. No big stages, no fancy costumes, just two people enjoying each other's company. Many were confident that the new season would once again present moments filled with laughter, warmth, and perhaps even unexpected emotional surprises. Furthermore, Jimin and Jungkook's relationship also demonstrated something universal: how two people can grow together, understand each other, and maintain a bond despite the immense pressures of the entertainment world. For many fans, Jikook's story isn't just fan service or romantic speculation, but a symbol of genuine human connection, one filled with support, affection, and comfort. Perhaps that's why even small details like the mosquito bite on Jimin's neck can spark long conversations. It's not just about the sign, but about how the small details remind us of the long story of their closeness. It's as if every detail, no matter how small, can be a new puzzle piece that enriches Jikook's narrative. And to this day, one thing is clear: Jimin and Jungkook remain the most anticipated couple to interact with. Every smile, glance, or small touch they share always manages to spark new conversations among ARMY. Whether it's on stage, in a live broadcast, or in a simple photo, their intimacy always commands attention. Ultimately, no matter what labels people want to attach to them, Jimin and Jungkook's bond is irreplaceable. A connection born from years of togetherness, growing together and sharing the joys and sorrows of being part of BTS. A connection that perhaps only the two of them truly understand, yet strong enough to be felt by millions of fans.